Hi, my name is Mifzal bin Ahmad TAIF. Today, I will be discussing how currency volatility in 2024 to 2025 affects international businesses in emerging markets, focusing on South Korea and Malaysia. This topic is related to Chapter 5, which is the International Monetary System. In 2024 to 2025, many international businesses are facing challenges due to currency volatility, especially in emerging markets. Currency volatility refers to frequent and unpredictable changes in exchange rates. Emerging markets such as South Korea and Malaysia are more exposed to these changes because they are highly connected to global trade and financial markets. As a result, currency volatility has a direct impact on international businesses' activities like pricing strategies, international trade, and company profitability. This presentation is based on several recent articles from 2024 to 2025. According to Reuters, South Korea has experienced volatility in the Korean won due to global economic uncertainty and interest rate pressures. Another Reuters article reported that the Bank of Korea intervened in the foreign exchange market to stabilize the currency. In Malaysia, reports from Bank Negara Malaysia and financial news sources highlight ongoing ringgit volatility caused by global financial conditions. These articles show that currency volatility is a current and real issue affecting international businesses. This issue is related to Chapter 5, which is the International Monetary System. Chapter 5 explains how exchange rates, systems, and currency movements affect international trade and international business. Currency volatility causes uncertainty in exchange rates, which influences pricing decisions, profit margins, and financial planning of international businesses. Therefore, instability in the international monetary system creates challenges for companies operating across borders. There are several key factors that cause currency volatility in 2024 to 2025, especially in emerging markets like South Korea and Malaysia. First, global interest rate changes play a major role. When developed countries such as the United States increase interest rates, global investors prefer to invest in those economies because of higher returns. As a result, capital flows out from emerging markets, causing currencies like the Korean won and Malaysian ringgit to weaken and fluctuate. Second, inflation pressure reduces the purchasing power of a currency and increases production costs for businesses. This lowers investors' confidence and makes the currency less attractive in international markets, leading to unstable exchange rates. Lastly, global economic uncertainty, including slow global economic growth, geopolitical tension, and financial market instability, increases risk aversion. When investors react quickly to global news, exchange rates fluctuate more frequently, especially in emerging economies. Currency volatility has significant effects on international businesses in both South Korea and Malaysia. In South Korea, fluctuations in the Korean won increase import costs for businesses that rely on foreign raw materials. Although exporters may benefit temporarily from a weaker currency, profit uncertainty makes long-term planning difficult. In Malaysia, ringgit volatility increases operational costs for multinational companies and creates uncertainty when converting foreign earnings. This situation can reduce investor confidence and affect international investment decisions. Overall, currency volatility creates uncertainty in pricing, profits, and financial planning for international businesses in both countries. To overcome the problems caused by currency volatility, international businesses need to apply several practical solutions. First, businesses can use currency hedging. This means companies can lock in exchange rates in advance using financial tools such as forward contracts. By doing this, businesses can protect themselves from sudden changes in currency values and reduce uncertainty in their international transactions. Next, currency diversification is another important solution. Instead of relying on only one currency, international businesses can trade using multiple currencies. This helps reduce financial risk because losses in one currency may be balanced by gains in another. In addition, companies can apply flexible pricing strategies. When exchange rates fluctuate, businesses may adjust their prices accordingly to manage cost increases and remain competitive in the international market. This also helps share currency risk with business partners. Lastly, improved financial planning is very important. International businesses should closely monitor global monetary policies, interest rate changes, and economic conditions. With better risk management and financial planning, companies can respond more effectively to currency volatility under the international monetary system. In conclusion, currency volatility in 2024 to 2025 has created major challenges for international businesses in emerging markets such as South Korea and Malaysia. Exchange rate fluctuations affect pricing, cost, and profitability, making international business operations more uncertain. This issue is closely related to Chapter 5, International Monetary System, which explains how exchange rate movements influence international trade and business decisions. However, by applying strategies such as currency hedging, diversification, flexible pricing, and better financial planning, international businesses can reduce risks and remain competitive in the global market. Thank you very much for listening. That's all.